So we want to fill this with slabs because these are going to be our main things, is slabs. So you click on slab. So this is the part where you learn how to be able to make perforations. If you've drawn any shape of perforation, say you have a certain design of perforations that you want, so once you do the geometry for them, like you draw the lines on how you want to do them, you come to the slab option or slab tool and you hold spacebar. Then you just want to fill all this with slabs. So I'm holding spacebar and just filling them with slabs. So I'm only filling this one, not the line. The line I'm going to use it to draw another thing later on. I can show you in 3D so that you see that we have slabs indeed. So now it doesn't matter the size of the slabs. Now you click all of the slabs, not the lines, but the slab. You click all of them. That is the line. You want to click the slab. Once you do, that is the line. So you hold shift to click multiple items. That's a line. So you click it again to unclick it. You want the slab. Once you do it, you can either group them together if you want, maybe for deleting to be easier. But for now, once I can click here to go to the slab settings. You can either press Ctrl T, or you can as well right click and you choose settings. So if I press Ctrl T, you come to classification and properties. You can see the ID, it says it is a slab. So this majorly is useful information when you're doing I'm forgetting the right name, but when you want to do something like quantities, so ArchiCAD can be able to calculate for you the exact volume of slabs that you had in your drawing. So for us, we want to type here wall hole. Let's say wall hole. Okay, in the ID under classification, then we hit OK, and you go to file. Now you go to file and you go to library and objects. This is a tool that you use to create your own objects. If you want to create your own object and save it, you can as well manage objects here. Then I go to save selection as, and I want to save it as a window, so I click on window. Now you can name it, you can leave it to new window 1, or you can name it what you want, like anything you want, any name you want. I can say my window, or you can name it, you can give it your name if you want, then save. In the resulting library, composite elements will not keep building material information. Okay, so this one you don't have issues with it, just press OK and you're done. So the next thing, if you want, you can delete it, because at this point you definitely don't want it anymore. I can come and draw a wall. Now remember, we said that the length from here to here was about, it was 3750. So I could draw 3750. Let's draw 3750. Let's draw 4000. Oh, it looks smaller. Of course, you can play with it if you want. I could press Ctrl T and maybe, but for now, for you, you're not interested in visualization stuff, so it doesn't matter. Then I could see like 24. Is it 25? I could say let the thickness be something like 75, or it doesn't matter. Then you go to the wall tool, the window. Now you go to the windows, and you want to select the window that you created. So sometimes it is automatically selected for you. You can see already you have your window, but you are not going to have a very long wall. But basically you can see the same. It's just that I've messed with the dimension, the automatic dimension it had, which is what we needed. What was the Oh, we can just measure here. Let me measure here. Let me measure. I think this is the guy, the longest guy here. So and the lowest point should be this. Huh? No. This is the lowest point. So I want to get the lowest point so that this way we will get a radius that we will get the size of the window that will be nearly the same as in the picture. Fuck, let me just draw a line here because this is not working out. So then I can come to the highest point and lowest point, and it is 1066. So I can go back, I can click on the window and Ctrl T and do it 1066. Then okay. So now it looks a little bit better than it should have been. So now we want to come to bring the other guy here and to do this. So yeah, let's see. Now I'm using this guy, and I said I'm going to draw the shell tool. So if I end the suspension of groups, I can carry this wall somewhere safe, like here. Do we need it to be somewhere safe? Or we already feel safe? So then we go to shell and shell, I think fatigue, man, I'm forgetting some things. Shell, then we want to choose this method of construction, this one. Okay, we're going with this geometry method and this one because we just want to draw a tiny thing here, and you long press space bar along the line, and then you select. That way you draw the thing you want. There's one more thing in the picture. If you want to, can we do it, or am I too tired? Let's see. We can separate in the picture what I was talking about in the picture, in the capiche. You can see that this wall is thicker than this other side. So if you want to do that, but is it doable, man? It's not doable. It will take a lot of time to do it. It's not doable at the moment. It will take a lot of time. I need to have separated this at this point and this, so that we draw this as separate window and this. For now, let's just continue. So shell this and this, then I select on this, I hit 3000, no problem. Let's just say okay. Then you click on it, Ctrl T, and I click on this so that I can reduce the thickness to be the same as the wall, which was 75. Now let's go to 3D so that you can see what we have. We want to rotate it to bring it here, so we can rotate it from this side, east or west. So let's go to east elevation and we click on it, we Ctrl E, we rotate it like that, and try to see if it, so basically it's okay, but we'll have to do more rotation. Then I can lower it down so that it is visible on floor plan. So this is the way it is, and we want to rotate it again. Ctrl E. I want to rotate it this way. Then I can drag it from the center to place it there. Then we can try to see in 3D. It is perfecto. So now we can reduce. So let's do more. First, let's try to give it a texture. So Ctrl T and texture. give it glossy white. Let's go with glossy and white. Then now I can reduce it to fit the size of our thing that we've drawn. So this thing was 75, so we want it to be 75 as well. So we type 75 and we drag it again, Control D to somewhere there. Which I think is not bad. So now it looks like this, right? Oh, but it is not visible on the other side, but no problem. So now we click on it and we click on this, and can we shorten the wall? Let me try to make it visible on both ends like that. Then we can try to shorten this wall so that it is the same length as this. So basically, if you're sure like this is where this was, the height I mean, then you can which I think is there, or just select. But let me show you the operation we want to perform. We want to click this, then we click on this, then we go to connect and we trim, so that we trim the top part like that. That's the operation I wanted to perform. So now I can, now let me show you this. If I go to maybe like the south elevation, let me bring it a little closer. If I open the south elevation, I can be able to adjust the height of this, like simply by, if I raise it higher, then you can see this space also. So you can view it depending with the image, according to what you think on the image, how high was it or lower. Or again, I can click it and Control T and reduce its thickness to something like 15. Then I can click this as well and make it the same texture as the other one, which was glossy white. So that way, if I take my drawing to 3D, like from what you can see, you won't be able to see, if I render it, you won't be able to see anything here at the top, you see, just like in the image. So for now, and now you can delete this one because you really don't need these ones anymore. So yeah, I think to that point or to that end is okay. This one has really taken a lot of time. Let me see what I'll be able to do with it so that I can edit it and save. But so far so good. I think we did good. And the problem now comes